This is a reading for Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth. Alright, so for Miley and Liam, they've had a reconciliation not too long ago. The reason being because they're very much attracted to each other, and I think that possibly one of them is more attracted to the other because whoever it was made the effort, and they made the effort to reconcile with whoever it was, because they were so attracted to that person that in their mind they couldn't leave that person. They may even believe that that person is their soulmate. Now, for the other half of this, I get the feeling that the person who made the effort for the reconciliation because they're attracted, because they believe it's their soulmate, I kind of get the feeling that that person is Miley. Now, when it comes to Liam, you know, they got engaged, and they're back together, and they're sort of like re-engaged. And I think for Liam, he has an ex in his past that he hasn't released, and I think that he has a lot of issues with that. I don't get the feeling like he's being proactive about letting that person go. He may be comparing Miley to this person. He may be longing for this person. But at the same time, because he is engaged to Miley, he's trying to keep an open mind about her being his soulmate. So even though he still has feelings for someone else from his past, he's trying to believe that Miley is his soulmate. See, it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So, you know, he's trying to wrap his head around it. I think he's very much attracted to Miley. I think he likes her a lot. I think he's very sexually attracted to her. That's the feeling I get, and so that's why he came back to her. I'm just not sure that he believes that it's true love and that she's his soulmate. I think that I think he kind of actually is a little bit of a player type. That's the feeling I'm getting, and that like he kind of gave Miley what she wanted, you know, kind of is sort of almost deceiving her in a way, because he's very attracted to her. I think it's a very sexual relationship for him. And he is making the effort to convince himself that she's his soulmate. But I think deep down he still has feelings for someone else, and it's hard for him, I think, to imagine his future with someone like Miley, or even imagine his future with somebody that he doesn't, I get a feeling like that he doesn't like fully respect her, which I think has a lot to do with the sexual aspect of their relationship. And I think that's hard for him. And so honestly what I see is that he's not going to be able to accept that, and he's not going to be able to release his ex or these feelings he has for somebody else, probably somebody else that in his mind like is more like the type of girl he would want to marry, if that makes any sense. You know, like somebody more respectable, more virginal, more, you know, I mean, Miley is a very, she's become a very sexual being. She put herself out there in a very provocative way in the public eye, and I think that never really sat well with him, and he may have feelings for somebody else that is more reserved and probably more private also. I think he probably would prefer to be with somebody that's more private. And so honestly, what does this lead to? Well, it leads to a separation very soon. So, oh, and he also, now this card, it indicates that they've worked together, and that's actually how they met, is they worked together. But I think it has dual meaning in this reading, where he has all these issues with the relationship. He's going to leave the relationship, and he's going to focus on his finances and career. He's not really, after this breakup, when it happens, he's not going to be in the limelight for any sort of new romance or relationship. He's just going to be working. He's going to focus on his career. And really, that's all he has desired to do at this time. I think that he is back with Miley right now, but I think he is putting more effort towards his career than he is the relationship. And unfortunately, I think Miley is probably going to get hurt in this scenario, which is really sad, because I mean, she really believes that he's her soulmate, but he has a lot of other things on his mind. He has a whole nother agenda, and so I think that the engagement's going to be broken again, and I get the feeling that this whole scenario is what happened the first time, when they first got engaged and they broke up. I think that it's a very similar pattern. And, you know, I think a lot of people can relate to that. You know, you meet someone, you have such strong feelings for each other, such strong attraction, and you have this on and off thing with that person, and it can go on for, you know, months, years even, and it's a pattern. And I think that that's what this is. I think that it's a pattern. It's happened before, and hopefully they'll learn from this time around that it's not going to work out. But you know, sometimes when someone's in love this deeply, that, you know, she might go back to him again. She may keep trying to make it work and repeat it because she believes that it's her soulmate. But I feel very strongly that Liam is not her soulmate, and I hope that she can break this pattern, break the circle, because it's never going to work out between them. He's always going to put his career over her because he doesn't respect her. So, and he's even putting other women above her. So, that's Liam Hemsworth and Miley Cyrus.